Most travelers rush through Italy in the same loop: Rome, Florence, Venice, and Amalfi Coast. Beautiful, yes, but also crowded, expensive, and sometimes more stressful than relaxing. What if you could stay in beautiful hill towns, cave hotels, seaside islands, and spa resorts that feel incredibly high-end but are skipped by most tourists? In this video, I'll show you 5 hidden luxury towns in Italy that most visitors never see. Places where you can still find boutique hotels, amazing food, and real Italian atmosphere without shoulder-to-shoulder crowds. Stay with me until the end, because town number 1 is a tiny island old town that feels like a movie set, but many tourists don't even know its name. Welcome to Sky Travail, your guide to smart luxury travel. In this video, we're staying inside Italy, but going beyond the standard tourist circuit. For each town, I'll explain where it is, how to get there, what makes it feel luxurious, one interesting fact, a rough 3-day on-the-ground budget for 2 people, excluding international flights, and the best time to visit. Let's start in the north, just an hour from Milan. Number 5 is Bergamo Alta. Bergamo is often just the name on an airport ticket for people flying into Milan. But the upper old town, Bergamo Alta, is a hidden gem. It sits on a hill above the modern city, surrounded by Venetian walls, with stone streets, piazzas, churches, and views over the plains. You reach it by a short funicular ride from the lower town. From Milan, you can get to Bergamo by train or bus in under an hour, or fly directly into Orio El Serio Airport and take a short shuttle. The luxury here comes from small boutique hotels and historic buildings, rooftop terraces with city views, and long aperitivo evenings in the main square. It's all the classic Italy feeling, without the chaos of Milan or Venice. Interesting fact, Bergamo's Venetian walls and upper town are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, but it still gets far fewer foreign visitors than other Italian cities. For a 3-day stay for 2 people, on the ground, you might spend roughly about $150 to $230 per night for a good boutique hotel in the Old Town, to around $300 to $460 for 2 nights, plus $80 to $130 per day on food, drinks, and local transport, about $240 to $390 for 3 days. So a comfortable weekend in Bergamo Alta can often fit in roughly $540 to $850 for 2 people. Best time to visit is spring and early autumn when the weather is mild. Bergamo Alta is perfect for couples or friends who love architecture, views, and slow city walks, but want something more relaxed than Milan or Florence. Number 4 is Merano. Merano is a spa town in northern Italy where Italian and Austrian cultures meet. Think mountain views, palm trees, thermal baths, and grand Belle Epoque buildings along a river promenade. You can reach Merano by train or car from Verona or Innsbruck, usually passing through Bolzano. From Verona, the journey is around 2.5 to 3 hours by train. Luxury in Merano means staying in wellness hotels with indoor-outdoor pools, saunas, and mountain views, walking along the Passer River Promenade, and taking cable cars up into the hills for easy hikes and wine tasting. Interesting fact, Merano has been known as a health resort since the 19th century, attracting aristocrats and writers who came here for fresh air and spa treatments. For 3 days on the ground for 2 people, you might budget around $180 to $280 per night for a good spa hotel, to about $360 to $560 for 2 nights, plus roughly $90 to $140 per day for food, wine, local transport, and small activities, around $270 to $420 for 3 days. That puts a short luxury spa break in Merano at around $630 to $980 for 2 people. The best time to visit is late spring to early autumn, or December if you want a winter feel with Christmas markets and snow on the peaks. Merano is ideal for couples who want a calm, wellness-focused luxury escape with mountain scenery. Number 3 is Matera. Matera, in the region of Basilicata in southern Italy, looks unlike anywhere else in the country. Its old town, called the Sassi, is a maze of cave dwellings, stone houses, and stairways built into a rocky hillside. You can reach Matera by train or bus from Bari on the Adriatic coast in about 1.5 to 2 hours. Many international visitors land in Bari and then continue inland. The luxury here comes from cave hotels, beautifully restored rooms inside the rock with modern bathrooms, candles, terraces, and views over the gorge. At night, when the Sassi are lit up, the whole town looks like a stone amphitheater. Interesting fact, Matera was once so poor that people lived in these caves without electricity or running water. Today, the same caves are part of a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and some have been transformed into very stylish boutique hotels. For a 3-day stay for 2 people, excluding flights, a realistic on-the-ground budget might be around $170 to $260 per night for a good cave hotel. That's $340 to $520 for 2 nights, plus $70 to $120 per day on food, wine, and local transport. That's about $210 to $360 for 3 days, and maybe $40 to $80 for museum entries and tours. So you're looking at roughly $590 to $960 for 2 people for a very memorable cave city stay. Best time to visit is April through June and September through October, when it's warm but not extremely hot. Matera is perfect for couples who like cinematic, historic places and don't mind walking up and down lots of stone steps. Number 2 is Ostuni. Ostuni, in the region of Puglia in southern Italy, is often called the White City because of its whitewashed houses stacked on a hill above the surrounding countryside. You can reach Ostuni by train or car from Bari or Brindisi in about 1 hour. The town sits a short drive from the Adriatic Sea, so you can combine hilltop views with beach time. Luxury in Ostuni means staying in charming boutique hotels inside the old town, or in Maserias, traditional farmhouses converted into high-end countryside stays with pools and olive groves. You spend your days wandering narrow white streets, eating fresh seafood, and driving to quiet beaches and small coastal towns. Interesting fact, the landscape around Ostuni is full of ancient olive trees, some thousands of years old, twisted into surreal shapes that photographers love. For 3 days for 2 people, on the ground you might spend around $150 to $240 per night for a nice boutique stay, to about $300 to $480 for 2 nights, plus roughly $70 to $120 per day on food, drinks, and local transport, to $210 to $360 for 3 days. And perhaps $40 to $80 for beach clubs, parking, and small extras. That adds up to roughly $550 to $920 for 2 people for a very comfortable 3-day Ostuni trip. Best time to visit is May, June, and September, when the weather is great, but beaches and towns are not at absolute peak crowd levels. Ostuni is perfect for honeymoons and relaxed couples trips, mixing old town charm with countryside and coast. Number 1 is Ortigia. Our number 1 hidden luxury town is Ortigia, the old town island of Syracuse on the east coast of Sicily. Most tourists who visit Italy never make it this far south, but Ortigia is one of the most atmospheric small towns in the country, an island connected to the mainland by bridges, full of Baroque buildings, narrow streets, sea views, and lively piazzas. You can reach Syracuse by train or bus from Catania, which has a major airport with connections around Europe. The journey from Catania to Syracuse usually takes about 1 hour to 90 minutes. Luxury in Ortigia comes from seafront boutique hotels and apartments, rooftop terraces, fresh seafood restaurants, and the simple pleasure of walking along the stone waterfront at sunrise or sunset. It feels like a mix of history, island life, and slow luxury. Interesting fact, Syracuse was one of the most important cities of the ancient Greek world, and Ortigia is full of layers of history, from Greek temples to medieval streets and Baroque churches, all on one small island. For a 3-day stay for 2 people, excluding flights, you might budget around $160 to $260 per night for a well-located boutique stay, to $320 to $520 for 2 nights. About $80 to $130 per day for food, drinks, and local transport, to around $240 to $390 for 3 days, and $40 to $80 for boat trips, museum entries, and extras. That puts a beautiful 3-day Ortigia escape in the range of roughly $600 to $990 for 2 people. The best time to visit is May-June and September-early October, when the sea is warm but temperatures are still comfortable. Ortigia is ideal for couples who want a romantic, island-style luxury feel without the chaos and prices of places like Capri or the Amalfi Coast. So, which of these hidden luxury towns in Italy would you visit first? Bergamo Alta, Merano, Matera, Ostuni, or Ortigia? Tell me your choice in the comments, and if you want a full deep dive on one of these towns with specific hotel ideas and a day-by-day plan, let me know which one. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, subscribe to Sky Travio, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next smart luxury travel guide. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.